Warning. The following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
And welcome back, my guys. This is I'm Ghost of Sparta, and I'm here with another quick update video. I mean, you see all the information about the COPPA law, the Child Online Protection Act. For little channels like us, it's a big deal. I mean, I need a lot of support from you guys. So, I mean, I'll leave descriptions below for us to be able to contest this. I mean, the FTC is actually hearing comments from all of us, so they can see that, these channels that we're doing, I mean, it's not all the creators' fault. It's not. I mean, I'm just jumping into this with you guys. I mean, some of you are probably like, oh, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But I'm pretty sure it's been about a week or so since that whole ruling came out about the Child Protection Act for YouTube, stating basically that children under 12, information was being sold through YouTube or something like that. But my main concern is the fact that how is it going to affect small channels, toy review channels, because it states in this new thing that any kind of item or anything that's considered child interest could be affected with a fine of $42,000 per video. I mean, that's like career-ending amount of money there. So what I'm just saying is that, I mean, we need to figure out a way to make this more spelled out. I mean, a lot of the language that they're using is very vague. I mean, anything that children could be interested in. I mean, if I'm doing stuff about cars, kids are into cars. I mean, we do action figures, as you could see, these are all shows that kids could be interested in. But my argument is the fact that the things that we're reviewing and the figures that we show and showcase, I mean, they're not intended for children. You can really see that they're not, because of the fact that their price point is $40+, maybe even more, for a small 6-inch figure, that comes with small accessories that are easily able to be swallowed. I mean, we're showing it for an adult, pretty much teenagers and adults that would willing to collect it and showcase it, not for kids or children. So that's where I have like a big issue with it, and then parents handing their phones to their children, and their children are watching whatever they want to watch by picking whatever picture looks great to them. I mean, how is that fair to us as creators, that there's no repercussion from the parents, that's allowing that to happen? Because, I mean, all the parents are signed in. I mean, in order to have a YouTube channel, you have to be 13 years and older. But, the child will be able to search whatever they want. Or if they go on YouTube Kids, and my channel happens to be on there for some reason because it's, appealing to them. So that's a lot. There's a lot of information out there that's coming up where, there's gray areas. We need to really get this written out perfectly for us, so that way we won't be in fear. Because really, I mean, it's really hurting YouTube. I mean, how does a company want to get more people that want to make content? I mean, everybody enjoys YouTube and the way it is, and how we all get this content, of whatever we might be interested in, from how-to videos to collectible videos to comic books to movies, people putting up their own free movies up there. I mean, all those things are gonna be, are gonna stop for a little bit until all this clears up. I just uploaded a video not too long ago, so I don't know what could happen with that. I mean, we're required to have the videos now. Let us tell them, the UAC have to mark the video stating that if it's for children or not. And I put mine that are not. You're going to see going forward with my videos, there will be a disclaimer saying that you have to be 13 years and plus in order to watch these videos, because that's the audience I'm looking for. I mean, my videos aren't intended for kids. My videos are intended for collectors, teenagers, adults who are looking for these high-end collectibles. Straight, simple. It's just simple as that. I review these figures for people who are going to spend this kind of money. When I do the Yu-Gi-Oh videos, same thing. I mean, it's for teens and adults that are playing that card game and looking to collect the cards or trying to see pull ratios. I mean, most kids are just looking at it because they see something shiny or it's a cartoon of theirs. But how is that my fault? A lot of the things are considered like broad audiences. I mean, if you look at TV, that's why TV shows like have different restrictions or warnings before the show comes on. I remember back in the day, after the Power Rangers were finished watching on Channel 11, you would see like, viewer discretion advised videos for like 60 minutes, or for Roseanne, or like this is for mature audiences, things like that. But it's television. Anybody can access it. A kid could just, if they knew how to press a button, they could access it. With YouTube, it's the same thing. Like, as soon as a kid gets a cell phone, or as soon as a parent allows the cell phone to the child's hand, they're able to access YouTube. And how is that our fault, as creators, that a child who's 12 and under watches our information using their parents' account? And how does YouTube determine if that's a child or not? By what they search? I mean, once again, there's a lot of factors that need to be, looked at in all that. I mean, the way a lot of creators are scared. I mean, you can see a lot of videos, about that. So I'm gonna post, the link, so that way you can leave comments to the FTC. Don't try to berate them. Don't try to tell them like, hey, it's unfair. No, give them like an outline of what's going on, like how you feel it's gonna affect, the channels, or how it's gonna affect you as a viewer, with this being said. Because I mean, anything, Dragon Ball Z, Power Rangers, what else? Video games. People who do live stream video games, those could be considered for children, and then you would lose, monetization. You would lose, your comments. You would lose your end cards. You would lose your end title screens and cards. There's a lot of things that you could basically lose from this, because if you don't mark this appropriately. And I feel like this was done incorrectly. I feel like there should have been a better way of this being done. YouTube kind of hurt us as creators. It kind of hung us out to dry. I mean, I've researched a little bit of it. I've watched a lot of videos from people that were reading the law and the text, and I have a little bit of a background in, reading case law and things like that, but, not enough to fully understand it. So I need to go and get some more information. But from what I'm hearing is pretty much we're at fault. Well, not at fault, but we're the ones that are going to be held responsible. YouTube has this platform and everybody uses it. But the thing is that if the FTC is going to use the YouTube's platform, it's like, how can I be held accountable for using all of YouTube's algorithms, or all of YouTube's, points of view, or products that they use to be able to search us out, when it should be something that should be completely different. I should be held responsible for that. Parents should be held responsible for what their children watch and how that information goes. This all started because parents or children who were under 12's information was being shared, because YouTube was gathering that information. There was no parental consent. I mean, to be able to be in YouTube, you have to be 13 years or older. But what 6-year-old, between 6 and 12-year-old, can't figure out how to fake an account and put that they're 13, or just use their parents' account? How many times does that happen? How many of you parents out there have your kids use your account, where you have them with a cell phone, 11, 12-year-old, 10-year-old even, because you need to keep communication with them, and you just sign in your account on their phone and they're able to watch YouTube? Or they don't even need an account to watch YouTube. They could just watch YouTube for free without even putting in an account. You could just watch videos, but you can't like or subscribe or doing anything with them. But there's information with that, because what they're searching. And I think that's where all the mess got involved with all that, all the craziness. So all I'm saying, guys, is we need some support. All the action figure community, all the reviewer community, we just need the support from all of our viewers from this, because with that being said, I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen. I'm a very small channel. I have like less than 200 subscribers. Shameless plug, good guys, subscribe to me. But I'm just saying, like, I have a very small channel. I don't know how much it will affect me, but like, look at the bigger guys that I was inspired by like Sharnus Prime, Anthony's Customs, Sean Long, all those other YouTube channels who I was inspired by to do reviews from. Those guys, you pretty much make a living off this. That's what I'm planning, dude. I would like to make a certain amount of money off this, just like everybody else who wants to do YouTube and does whatever they want to give to the community of videos. So, we just need the support from you guys. I'm going to leave a link below, so that way you guys can see, and leave a comment to the FTC to make them understand what's going on and how this should be handled in the proper way. It's just the basic thing I can tell you guys. I review action figures for everybody. And by everybody, I mean, mature audiences, people who are 13 or over, because these figures, once again, are for people who collect them, that are going to hold them for a value. They're not going to play with them and just throw them away later or forget about them. These figures are for old. I mean, most of the figures that I have, ages 15 and up, 13 and up, 12 and up. I mean, excuse me, not 12 and up, but, 15, 16, or even 18 and up, because of the amount of set accessories and how delicate they are, so it just comes out to that point. These figures that we review, all of us in this community, I'm saying all of us, are for not for adults, but for older audiences, 13 and plus. So if you guys are 12 years and older and 12 years and younger, and you're watching my channel, I'm sorry, you have to come back when you're 13. It's just plain and simple, because I can't risk being fined that way. And it's sad because a lot of people want to have a way bigger view or audience, and now that we have to focus on a specific set of audiences, you're going to see a little bit of changes in my channel. I mean, you're going to see some maybe some swear words. I like to stay professional as much when I review, but I might have to do that just to be able to distinguish myself from not being kid friendly. Just plain and simple, I can't be kid friendly. So I need to be able to distinguish from that, So going forward, my reviews will have disclaimers in the beginning saying you have to be 13 plus and older to watch my channel. That's something that I'm going to have to do going forward. Within my talking of my reviews, I might have to swear, maybe say a little shit or damn every now and then, but not too much. You got to keep it to a certain T, because I don't want to get demonetized, or I don't want to get age restricted, because then that'll be a bigger problem. But when it comes down to this whole FTC, what YouTube, YouTube got fined X amount of millions of dollars because they were using children's information without any parents' consent. By getting all that information, they kind of, like I said, they hung out the creators. They pretty much hung us out to dry. They pretty much threw us in front of the bus. The bus is approaching. We haven't got hit by it yet, but someone will. Someone will be made an example of through YouTube, and it will happen. It's not something that's not going to happen. It will happen. They're looking at all the people out there that are making content, all the creators that are making any specific content that might be designated for kids. And the repercussions for that, you lose everything. You might as well not even make a YouTube video, which is the sad part. People have all this knowledge, and they want to share it with you, or they want to share the way they express, or they want to show you what they are passionate about. So maybe you might be passionate as a creator, or you might want to be like, oh well, I'm the one that also, you say that, well, I have a like-minded passion for that, and so you get together, make a community or whatever. So those are the things that are just kind of bothering me, and it's kind of scary for us creators. I hope that with my videos it inspires somebody, and you guys start making videos. Hopefully you're 13 years and up, because we can't have that if you're younger. I want I would like a lot of people to enjoy my content, but unfortunately, because of this new situation, all that has to change. So you gotta be 13 years and older to watch my channel. If you're not, please leave again. There's not much I can say. I can't even say it in a nicer way, but all we can say is that from you guys, from all of our viewers, from all of the support, all the subscribers, leave a comment to the FTC. I'll leave the link below, like I mentioned before, and just support us as much as you can. Let me know in the comments, guys, how you feel about this, what you think about that's going on with this whole situation, and how you feel that's going to turn around. I feel that it's going to kind of hurt YouTube a little bit, but there's still a lot of things that aren't for sure yet. We have to see what's going to happen in the year 2020. That's when everything's going to be pretty much signed, the ink is dried, and then we'll be able to find out how many people stay, how many people don't. But this could hurt our channel. It's just pretty much that simple. I'm Ghost of Sparta channel is very scared right now, and usually we're not, but this does hurt the community. It hurts all the toy communities. Pixel Dan, Chartimus Prime, Sean Long, they all put up videos of this and how it's affecting them and what they want to do. So please, guys, support. Make sure you like this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm gonna put as many videos as I can out there for you guys, so that way we can be able to enjoy this content until we find out what's gonna happen. They have mentioned like gray areas. They've mentioned that the fine is only a percentage of what you make. I haven't even got to the point of monetization yet in my channel, because I don't have enough subscribers, or I don't have enough views or something like that. But it doesn't matter. Who knows? They could probably still do that. They could probably still fine you, even though you don't have all that. So all I'm saying, guys, is that just support us. We'll try to give us all the support that we can for all of the creators on YouTube. Find your favorite subscribers, find all your favorite reviewers, find all your favorite videos that you guys like to watch, and support those guys as much as possible. because we're gonna need it. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? You might be able to only watch YouTube up to 2020, and all the other videos there will probably not be anything newer, depending on what the outcome of this whole situation is, and it's pretty sad. It is pretty sad. So that's all I could say, guys. I mean, I appreciate your guys' time. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more reviews and other things coming from me. I'm Ghost of Sparta, and we'll see what happens after that. Bye.